On many occasions, people ask me, why are you so certain that Mama Mary is always guiding you and has an active role in your life? The answer is easy. My life story is also my life with Mama Mary's story. Can you believe that every significant point of my life story happened on a day or place associated with her? It is like a chapter of a book. When it was time for me and my fiancé to be married, the only church within our reach that was available to our desired wedding date was Our Lady of Sorrows Church. At first, this was disappointing, as it was neither my husband's nor my home parish. Moreover, Sorrows had a very chilling effect. However, it was like Mama Mary telling my future husband and me that married life was not going to be a bed of roses, as most young couples naively imagine it to be. Since that momentous day, as we pray the rosary daily, her soft voice resounds. Life is not all sorrow. It is blended with luminous, joyful, and glorious moments too. Do not be afraid. I will be there to accompany you. True enough, she was always there. When I conceived my first son, it happened on the feast of Our Lady of Lourdes. My second son, on the feast of the Solemnity of the Mother of Christ, and he was born on the feast of Our Lady of Sorrows. My daughter was conceived in May, the month dedicated to Mama Mary all over the world, especially celebrated in the Philippines as Flores de Mayo. Through the years, with God's loving providence, professional careers thrived for both my husband and me, enabling us to meet the growing financial needs of our family, plus some savings on the side. We were able to send our 3 children to prestigious private Catholic schools for their elementary education up to the university for their undergraduate degree. In a nutshell, we were comfortably grounded. Unfortunately, the situation in the Philippines has become untenable. It did not improve even after the overthrow of the dictator in 1986. Succeeding governments came and fell. The armed struggle continued to worsen, with Marxist insurgents battling with government forces in the northern and central parts of the country, and a secessionist war being waged by Filipino Muslims in the southern part of the Philippines. The economy was in shambles. Crime and poverty were on the rise. Unemployment was high. The future of our children, who were then budding professionals and ready to join the workforce, was uncertain. It was at this point that we decided to seriously pursue to immigrate to Canada. Mama Mary was also with us in that crucial life-changing decision. Looking back, we are amazed to realize that every significant milestone of our immigration application happened on a particular anniversary or feast of Mama Mary. It was on October 7, on the Feast of the Holy Rosary, that we received a letter from the Canadian Embassy informing us that our application has been received, an indication that our application merited to be evaluated and not summarily rejected. It was a welcome relief after many days of anxious waiting from the time we dropped off our application package. During the same year, on the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, We received a letter informing us to go for our medical examination. There was no need for an in-person interview, which was the normal procedure then. On the following year, on May 13th, the anniversary of the first apparition at Fatima, we got our approved visa in the mail. From the drop box at the Canadian Embassy lobby to our house mailbox, in a span of 8 months, we were ready to officially immigrate to Canada. The coincidences, speed, and ease that our application got approved make us wonder in awe. There are many more instances in my life that I felt and saw Mama Mary's guiding hand, even in trivial matters, but they are too many to enumerate. So when people ask me about my devotion to Mama Mary, I tell them a few of these stories. They agree. It makes a good case. Now that my husband and I are grandparents to 9 grandchildren, we try to teach them, just as we did with their parents, our children, about the importance of keeping Mama Mary in their life and how to do so with the same spiritual prayer practices we continue to do from the Philippines to this day in Canada. We know in our hearts, Mama Mary will be there for them too.